Well, next October, Jim Halsey will celebrate his 70th anniversary in the music industry. 70 very, very successful years. And while his name may not be familiar to you, I guarantee you've heard of the legendary artists he's helped guide to stardom. What do Roy Clark, Glenn Campbell, Tammy Wynette, Roy Orbison, James Brown, the Oak Ridge Boys, and 33 more legendary entertainers all have in common? Well, all are members of either the Country and or Rock and Roll Hall of Fames, and all have been represented at some point in their careers by this remarkable man.
Everybody is different, but you try to have the same philosophy in dealing with each one. And the first thing that you do is you ask that person that's incredibly talented, where do you want to go?
At the age of 19, Halsey knew exactly where he wanted to go.
I wanted to take on the world. I was going to make myself not only the best, but the biggest country music agency in the world.
And he did. Halsey revolutionized Nashville, taking artists out of the Grand Ole Opry for the first time and introducing them to national and then international audiences. And at the age of 89, well, he's still doing it.
Life is better on the orphan train. Ain't nobody left to forget your name.
Oklahoma City's Kyle Dillingham has already released a dozen albums as a solo artist or with his band Horseshoe Road. His career has been on a steady upward trajectory since he started playing the violin at the age of 9. He's been named Oklahoma's musical ambassador and performed in 37 countries. Now it's time to go to Nashville and then national.
Wow, I mean we've done what would normally take easily 3 to 5 years in terms of artist development, and it's
1 year.
In 1 year, and it's true, and I give that credit, a lot of that credit to Jim.
The big news? Halsey has secured a formal invitation for Kyle to perform for the first time on the Grand Ole Opry stage.
There's nothing better than seeing a fantastic artist, a performer, the one that plays their instrument incredibly well, or they reach an audience out there, they touch people. That's what Kyle does with his music.
Learn as much as you can about the industry.
Halsey will soon share his 7 decades of expertise on social media. He is about to launch Star Maker 360. It's an online masterclass covering every aspect of the music industry.
It's the number one interest of young people today between 18 and 24, music. A lot of them would like to do it, but they think, well, I don't sing or I don't play a guitar. But there are literally thousands of jobs out there that are creatively stimulating and financially rewarding.
As Halsey focuses on the future, he certainly hasn't let go of his past. In fact, he's kept it all. He's turning his office into a museum, packed with an estimated $5 million worth of memorabilia. There are 160 gold records and 30,000 documents signed by the greats.
George Jones right there.
And the signed guitars? There's about 100 of those. Paul McCartney, Eric Clapton, Steve Miller, Jimmy Page, Bruce Springsteen, and perhaps the most precious and rare.
This is one of my favorites here, Bob Dylan, who really doesn't sign anything anymore.
You see all the history, and that's important. I remember him telling me this one of the first times I was here, and he said, I'm a man of the future. And that's really true.
And that future does not include any talk of retirement. Do you ever think, why don't I just kind of kick back and take it easy?
And do what? I'm doing what I love. This stimulates me every day. So as long as I'm healthy and enjoying life, I enjoy this.
89 years young. Of all those amazing artists, Jim Halsey says his 45-year relationship with the Oak Ridge Boys remains the most important and rewarding of his career.